So my favorite part of the trail is unreachable right now. So I'm gonna have to find a way to work around this or work with this. Trying to find a good place where all this stuff won't get stolen, and I think I found a good place because this is a whole trail of tracks. Guess who just slipped and spilled everything everywhere? I don't know how he got here or what to do, but I'm not touching him. Crap. How did he get here?
The first time I came out here was probably like 3 to 4 years ago, and I remember I was just trying to find a place to shop, and the address wasn't right, and then I was like, what am I gonna do today? And I saw the trailhead and I quickly pulled into it, and it's kind of like unconventional the way that you're supposed to pull into the trailhead because it's like off of a bridge and it's really hidden. So I pulled in and I was totally unprepared. I maybe had like 2 tiny Gatorades and not really hiking shoes either. I had on like little flat Vans, and it was probably a bad idea. And so I remember getting lost on that trailhead for over 3 to 4 hours, and I walked over 25 miles, and I thought the trail would just loop around, but it didn't. It just kept going, and I had to figure out how to loop it around, and I eventually got off the trail and got onto a road, and at this point I was severely dehydrated and just dying. And so I was walking the road, and I had no idea where I was, and I found a group of workers, and they gave me some water, and they didn't know where they were either because they weren't from here. So I was like, okay, I'll just keep walking, and I finally got to the point where I actually came across this house. I was off the trail by this time. I was trying to find my way to the road, at least to the bridge where the trail was off of. And I knocked on these people's door, and I was crying, and I was like, please, please, I don't know where I am, and I didn't even know the name of the trail. And they're like, okay, we'll help you. It was a sweet old couple, so it wasn't too sketchy. I didn't think they'd put me in an oven or anything, but they ended up driving me back to the trail, like through these hilly pastures and stuff. They didn't even take the road. It was really funny. They could have just took the road, but they didn't. But yeah, and they took me back, and I was really tired, and I missed class because I got lost on the trail for so long. And then I remember the second time I came out here, I didn't get lost, and I always find something when I come here interesting or just weird to look at, and I found like an armadillo skeleton that was pretty cool, and I took it home. Yeah, I don't do the, you know, leave footsteps, only take memories. If I see something I really like, I take it, and some people might think that's wrong, but I don't know. Then I've brought a few friends out here too, and made memories walking with them, and I hadn't walked that whole 4 hours since then. I'd usually go halfway and then go back, and so recently was when I finally walked the whole thing all over again. But I've come out here before. It's just a good escape, and I would come out here when I'm feeling just not good about something, or if I really need to think about something. This is the place I come to think or write or just get away, because I grew up in the woods, and this is as close as home that I have in Denton, and I just really love coming out here to get away from things. So if I bring somebody out here, it's usually somebody who's really close to me, or we did come out here for a project that was different. But it's actually quite public, but throughout the middle of it, people disappear. It's not like a paved trail or anything. And so I would trek all the way to the middle, which could take up to an hour, hour and a half, it just depends. And I would have my alone time out here to think. And I remember one time I walked so long that my feet started bleeding, and I was mad because I was like, oh no, I got blood on my Timbs, because I was wearing Timberlands, and my friend actually made a painting out of it, and it was a joke, and it was pretty funny. And my favorite time I came out here is when I came out here with Serge, and we trekked that whole trail that I got lost to again, and he didn't complain or anything. We just went about our business and listened to music, and we made it all the way to the end, and we even went down that road that I got lost on, and I pointed out, oh, those are the people that took me back to the trailhead when I was literally just very close to it and I could have got back. Yeah, but there's a lot of things here that I've connected to different things being here in Denton and just wanting to go home and getting away from technology and getting away from just being alone at my house, my apartment. And it's different here because even though you're alone, you don't really feel alone when you're out in the woods, I guess. It's like serene and calming. Yeah, but yeah. So this is really interesting. If I wanted to keep going through my trail and do the whole thing like I used to, I would have to cross over to private property to at least get over, because there's a place where I can cross over there, just not here. Here it goes. I'm going on to private property. Oh no. Ugh. I'm now on the other side. Made it over. Now it's just a race of time to beat the sun and get back before the sun goes down. I've got 3 hours until sunset. No water. Let's hope that I took a faster route this time, because I'm taking the high route because the lower, more scenic route is all flooded. So if I don't show up to class tomorrow because I spent the night in the woods or I got eaten by something. So I don't know what these are, but I love them. I just love them. They look like golf balls, but they're some sort of fruit thingy. I don't know. I love them though. They're just everywhere. There's something we all fear about the unknown, and the unknown for me today is flooding, because it means I have to trek through this. I'm gonna try, and if I can't make it, I'm gonna have to turn back, and that means I'm probably not gonna make it back before dark. I can only walk on these branches without getting stuck in water and mud. Oh, there's a bird. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's there. There he is, in the middle. Oh man, I don't know if this is a good idea. I had to turn back, and there's nothing wrong with that, but a little bummed because I wanted to get to the top of the hill where there's this cute little chair and you can just look out over this lake, but it was way too flooded, and I tried to walk on the reeds, walk on water like Jesus, but that didn't work out well, and I got my foot submerged in water, and now I have a cold foot. I wonder if I can go this way. Well, I'm gonna try a detour. It's probably not a good idea because I'm practically getting myself lost now and pressed for time, but that might be a trail over there, and I'm gonna go at least look. Okay, there's a deer. Oh, I don't think I got it.
It's 4 o'clock and I got lost for a very long time, and luckily I was able to find my way back because of my pink piece. So this is like the halfway point between 2 trails, and so there's that trail and there's the deeper trail that the terrain changes with each trail, and it's really neat what you can get out here. So I'm ready to go home. There's an hour until sundown, and I have like a 40-minute trek through here, so I'm almost there. I can go make hamburger helper and sleep.